morning everyone. This is Manali Raj. Welcome to the CSA Relay News Bulletin presented by Chanakya IAS Academy Patna. In this segment, we demonstrate about the really important highlights from the perspective of our civil services examination. Let us have a brief overview of today's headlines. Tamil Nadu to seek interim relief of 5,000 crore from Centre for Cyclone-hit districts. World Meteorological Organization report on climate changes. Global stocktake draft calls for phasing out fossil fuels. US puts sanctions on extremist Israeli settlers over attacks. United Nations says not possible to create safe zones in Gaza. Evaded GST worth rupees 1 lakh crore recovered since 2019-20. Online gaming lobby groups sign voluntary code of ethics. Moving into the details of the news. The Tamil Nadu government is planning to seek an interim relief of 5,000 crore from the union government for the damage incurred during the torrential rain that pounded Chennai and the neighbouring districts. The unprecedented rain had affected residential areas and roads which were in need of repair and relief. The 2011-20 decade, the warmest ever recorded in history, saw the lowest number of deaths from extreme events. It was reported by World Meteorological Organization. The 2011-20 decade was the first since 1950 when there was not a single short-term event with 10,000 deaths or more. It was also a report according to the Global Climate 2011-20, a decade of acceleration. Some pointers from the report includes: first decade that depleted ozone hole visibly showed recovery. Glaciers thinned by approximately 1 meter per year on an average between 2011 and 2020. Greenland and Antarctica lost 38% more ice. Human-caused climate change significantly increased the risk from extreme heat events. Public and private climate finance almost doubled during the period. The GST, first of its kind since 2015, that is the global stocktake, is expected to take stock of the implementation of the Paris Agreement, assess the progress made towards its goal of preventing temperature increases from going beyond 2 degrees Celsius, preferably 1.5 degrees Celsius, and guide countries in updating their stated commitments to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions. As the first week of negotiations at Conference of Party 28 nears an end, the latest version of the global stocktake includes a clause committing all signatories to an orderly and just phase out of fossil fuels. However, with the signs becoming more emphatic that any hope of keeping the global temperature rise below 1.5 degrees Celsius requires significant cut in emissions, and fossil fuel responsible for 80% of them, its mention in an early draft is significant. The United States said it would refuse visas for extremist Israeli settlers who attack Palestinians. Secretary of State of United States has said that they would refuse entry to those involved in undermining peace, security, or stability in the West Bank, or who takes actions that unduly restrict civilians' access to essential services. The United Nations warned that it was impossible to create safe zones for civilians to flee to inside the Gaza Strip. Israel had initially focused its offensive on the north of the territory, but the army has now also dropped leaflets on parts of the south, telling the Palestinian civilians there to flee to other areas. GST evasion of over 4.46 lakh crore has been detected between April 2019 and October 2023, leading to the arrest of 1,377 persons and recovery of more than 1.07 lakh crore. Moreover, the Revenue Department has issued show-cause notices for the GST dues of over 1.12 lakh crore to 71 online gambling companies over a 19-month period till October this year. 3 major lobby groups representing top online gaming companies, including Dream11 and Games 24/7, have co-signed a code of ethics as the industry attempts to govern itself amid a turbulent time after having faced harsh action on the taxation side. The code, however, is voluntary in nature, meaning that it is not legally binding. The code, which is largely self-serving in its stated objective, says that it aims to protect the interests of the consumers and enable them to make informed choices about the online games they access and create a healthy environment for online games in India, among other things. As per the code, online gaming companies will undertake Know Your Customer, that is the KYC norms as per the applicable laws. That was all for today. Stay tuned to our channel for standardizing your civil services preparations. Thank you.